and welcome to another episode of Soundcheck. Tonight, we're Zac Schulze.
That's right.
Yeah, we're
We're
here
here.
in Bristol, Louisiana.
We are.
And man, thank you for having us.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah,
Thanks for being here.
thank you.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it. No worries.
Let's talk about gear.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
Oh, let's do it with the guitar.
Guitar?
Like,
Yeah,
let's
okay.
talk about the guitar.
So this is basically the main one I've been using for the whole career of the band, really. It's a 1978 Fender neck, American neck.
Oh.
The story behind this is this was on eBay for £15, right?
No way.
And yeah, it's like, you know, the stuff dreams are made of, you know what I mean? Like 59 Les Paul in the cupboards, similar sort of thing. And I managed to get it for about £100. And yeah, so the back of it, so because it's a poly finish, so the back of it's just really worn out.
So beautiful, man.
And you can feel where it's worn. So which is great, you know what I mean? And like I do have to kind of dry it out sometimes after gigs and make sure I wipe it down, you know what I mean? So that's important. And then the body is a Japanese Squire Silver Series body. I've probably had about 15 to 20 of the Japanese Silver Series guitars over the years. The Japanese Squire stuff is some of the best stuff I've found Stratocaster wise. And then the pickups are these green pickups that my man Lee builds me in Manchester. And beforehand, I had the custom shop Fat 50s in there.
Yeah.
But I found that in the neck and the middle, they were kind of a bit muddy. So I kind of said, if you could do me like a Texas style in the neck and the middle and sort of a fat bridge pickup, you know, because I'm really into Eric Johnson and Joe Bonamassa, those kind of things. So, and then the sort of John Mayer, Stevie Ray Vaughan sound in the neck and middle. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. So, yeah, this is the main one, man. And like, it's probably done 1,500 gigs or something like that so far.
Wow.
So it's a workhorse, you know, and
Why did you swap the neck? Like, what did you?
well, so when I got it, I think the body was some sort of Tokai body, and it was really, really heavy. So I swapped it out for this one. And literally me and my dad just bolted it on. And I think sometimes with stuff like that, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. It just so happened that it worked. So, but yeah, the tuners are original on it. The jack's probably been changed 5 times. The pops have all been changed. But yeah, it's a workhorse, man. It does the job, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's got some scars on it.
It's a working tool, yeah. Like
That's it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, and I think with the old ones, like, some of them are good, some of them are bad. I think it's the same with any guitar. You know, you can get a new one, it can be good and bad.
We've heard a lot of stories about like 59s, like,
sure.
Like,
Yeah.
Sound like crap.
Yeah, I mean, like, it comes back to that thing, like, you gave like Eric Clapton like an encore guitar and a cheap Fender amp, he's still going to sound like Eric Clapton, right? You know what I mean? So it's kind of that thing, you know. But yeah, I love this one, man. And, you know, it comes with me everywhere. So it's definitely the main one, for sure. You know?
Oh, man. Can we a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. And I've got the...
I'm curious about the Alex Johnson side of the thing.
Yeah.
And the John Mayer side of the thing.
Yeah.
Let's see if you could
so like the...
show us.
I also have the tone pot wired to the bridge here. Which kind of helps that kind of thing. So on the that's kind of like a fatter kind of lead sound, you know. Yeah, and then on the neck. So it kind of gets that thing. It's still a bit. I like to have the amp pretty bass heavy. But yeah, it kind of gets that kind of glass. Yeah, man. Yeah, and I love Rory Gallagher as well. He's another one of like my main influences. So like especially on the you know, the 2 and 4.
travel with any other guitar?
Yeah.
Like,
So
yeah, there's another.
let me show you the spare quick here.
Yeah, sure.
So I just picked this up a couple of weeks ago. This is a 1973.
73.
Yeah, which came in my local shop. And it had a really weird sort of chicken head knob on it.
Okay.
I think these early ones came with a 3-way switch.
Okay.
So someone had clearly taken that out and put in this weird chicken head knob thing. The capacitor underneath it was like so big, right? So I got my tech Vern. I said, get rid of that, put a 5-way in it. It's been refretted. And it's a hardtail, which is cool. So no trim, 3-bolt neck. And I'm kind of toying around with this one at the moment. I'm kind of like, you know, I've only had it a few weeks, you know what I mean? So getting used to it. But if anything goes wrong with that, I'll be on that the whole night. If anything goes wrong, I'll come to this tonight. But yeah, it's cool, man, and it's got a good weight to it.
So originals, the pickups.
Yeah, original pickups, original pots. The only thing that's been changed is the jack and the switch there, and the frets as well. Yeah, I mean, as I say, with that one as well, that's probably been that's on its probably 3rd refret, you know. So and the tuners as well. These are shallow tuners, but yeah, it's cool, man. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. I might keep it, I might move it on, but I'm gonna take it on the road for a little bit longer and see if I connect with it. You know? What I mean?
Yeah. A guitar needs to be played, yeah. So
that's right, yeah.
And
I do a lot of buying and selling on like Facebook Marketplace. You know, just seeing what people have got. So that's kind of like one of my hobbies. So it's great though. Like I love being able to find stuff that you know, is maybe a dog and like, you know, doing it up and making it work again. And maybe someone else has it, maybe I has it, but that's part of the fun of it, right? You know what I mean? Moving stuff on. So that's what I enjoy. Yeah.
Cool. Which strings are you using? Like what gauge?
So I'm only on Elixir 10s. And to be honest, Elixir strings are pretty much the only ones I've been able to play for the past so long. We sweat, you know, I mean, Ant does and I do, we all do, but so much sweat coming on my hands when I play. And I think that's partly why the neck's wearing away lovely is. But yeah, the Elixir 10s. And it looks great, don't you? I mean, yeah. You feel it, and like when other people feel it, because it's not nitro, you can feel where it's coming away. But I kind of like that, you know what I mean? And I kind of feel where the A is and feel where the C is. You know what I mean, right? Kind of helps in that way. But yeah, Elixir 10s. When the lights are black. That's right, yeah. It was in Brighton the other night, man. I couldn't see anything. I was like relying on this. I was like, where am I? You know? But yeah, Elixir 10s. And I do about 3 gigs and changing. So there's 3 gigs and then change, you know. So I mean, I've tried other strings, but really the Elixir ones, I like the coated strings, you know what I mean. So and yeah, I've been using these for years, so they do the job, you know what I mean. And we play hard, you know what I mean. So on the 3rd gig they might last, but I'd rather not risk it, you know what I mean. 2-3 gigs change, you know what I mean. So yeah, you know, that's what. About
picks, you like
picks?
What are you using? I'm
on Dunlop 1mm at the moment. Which again is another thing I'm kind of like, I've been using these probably 3 years, and a mate of mine had a Jazz 3 the other day, and I started playing with a Jazz 3, and I was like, maybe this is something I should be getting used to, you know? Do you? Right. I played it, and I was like, yeah, there's definitely something about this that, because loads of people use Bonamassa, I think uses them, you know? So I might be giving the Jazz 3s a go, but yeah, these 99s, they seem to, 1mm, they seem to do the job, but yeah, maybe a Jazz 3's the way to go.
I'm using nowadays with a little bit thinner. Yeah, it's a Jazz 3 as well, but like it's not that chubby as one.
Yeah, because I used to think like the smaller pick thing would be like weird, but now I played one the other day, but it seems to be, maybe that's the way forward. You know? Are you sure? Oh, okay, nice. I appreciate it. Cheers.
Let's talk about now your big pedal board.
Yeah, so like try and keep it as simple as I can.
Like I said before, it's on in here. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Some of it is. But yeah, so I've got an Ibanez Tube Screamer TS9. I bought this in Los Angeles, and I bought it from Guitar Center in LA, and I only needed it for like 2 gigs, and I went back in there to try and sell it, and they were like, we can't take it because they've already got one in stock, and I was like, I'm sure someone's going to come in here and buy a Tube Screamer, right? And I said, well, you not take $50 for it? They were like, no. I was like, 40, and they were like, no. I was like, 20, and they were like, no. I was like, okay, I guess I'll keep it then. So that's why that's on there. I've used various overdrives in the past, but again, easy to use, reliable.
And it's a very classic setup, like a Fender-ish amp with a Strat and Tube Screamer.
That's it,
you can't go wrong, with those.
No. And I have the volume's on like 1. The gain's just below halfway, and the tone's just below halfway as well.
And you use that like as a boost?
Yeah.
For solos, or like when...
You know. So that's full way on it. It's just adding a little something.
Cool.
So, bit of sustain and whatever. So yeah. And then we got the Boss
sounds
tuner.
so good, man.
And,
sounds really cool.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And that keeps me in tune. Again, reliable.
That's a very important.
Reliable pedal.
Yes.
So Boss TU3.
Classic.
Does the job. So yeah, that's the pedalboard.
Nice. And like, talk me about this amp.
Yeah, so I've been using this probably the past 2.5 years. It's a Roland Blues Cube. So it's digital, solid state, whatever you want to say.
It is?
Yeah.
Wow. It's sounding like really.
Yeah, I mean,
for me.
I've had valve amps in the past, right? I've had Hot Rod Deluxes, Marshalls, and the whole lot. But for where we're touring at the moment, we do a lot of gigs.
And like go back and forth, like
you know what I mean? And like, I can only travel with one amp, and if I had a valve amp and it went, what do you do
it's
then?
gone.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I use this. And man, like you can throw this around, throw beer on it. It's fine.
It's fine.
So yeah, and it's got I'm pretty sure they're modelled on like a kind of bassman sound.
Okay.
So that's the kind of thing. I mean, I played for a real bassman the other day, and I was like, yeah, that's what it's trying to sound like. You know what I mean? Like,
I know. Now I know.
Yeah, maybe I should get a bigger van, right? But yeah, it's great. It's got reverb on it.
And the reverb is so cool as well. Like
I love reverb, man. You know what I mean?
It's really nice. When you start playing the Eric Johnson's
thing, right. That's the kind
it was like straight to that. Oh, that's the sound.
I mean, that Bonamassa Eric Johnson thing,
yeah.
That's my kind of sound, and, with a bit of Rory Gallagher in there,
Yes.
But yeah, like this amp, it's reliable, does the job, and I have it on the crunch setting. Gain is up about 1-2 o'clock, same as the volume. The bass is on 3 o'clock, pretty high. Mid's just over halfway. Treble just below halfway. Quite a lot of reverb. Again, the kind of thing with the reverb is that, like, if I'm playing well, maybe I'll turn it down. If I'm playing bad, I'll turn it up.
Like
I'll turn the gain up as well.
But even with a lot of like reverb, like, I mean, you're playing really well tonight, but like with a lot of reverb, it doesn't go like getting into the way of
into the way. Yeah, that's it's quite a. I mean. And also the other thing with the amp as well is it does kind of clean up, like. So if I'm doing something like, kind of a clean sound. And
like a rock blues clean, which is never it's never clean.
Totally clean. I'm not great on the funky stuff, so a little bit of bite,
Yeah.
And then you slowly edge it up.
Length of sustain as well, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think before this, I've got a Boss Guitarist. They're great amps as well.
Yes.
Again, reliable, lightweight. I was using Roland cubes for years, just normal ones. But as I say, there's so many great amps out there. But for me, in the kind of car we're traveling in and the amount of gigs we're doing, it's reliable, it's small. You know what I mean? It's loud.
What you need.
It's fine.
It's what you
know
need.
what I mean? It's all I need. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the rig, man. Pretty much.
Awesome, man. Thank you very much for having us.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming down.
Can you play us out?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
See you next time. Cheers.
Cheers.
Man.
Oh, good. Cheers, dude.
Awesome,
Nice
man.
one.
Thank you very much.
No, thanks a lot. My pleasure,
And
man.
it sounds huge, man.
It sound good?
Amazing.
Yeah, cheers, man. Thank you.
Amazing. I love this thing.
Yeah, check it out.
Man. Yeah, it is.
But you can feel like the